Hi, everybody. I'm Mel Doerr, the Aloha Shirt Psychic, and I've got Kim Copeland in the house
Hey, Mel. Woohoo. Good to see you.
here. We'll do another show in Uganda. I apologize for not holding the pictures up long enough, but we were just experimenting before now to see how to share the photos. And I think we figured it out almost.
I do. I think so. I think we got it.
Yeah. So,
I would love to do that, Mel.
all right, we'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Since you and I are the animal communicators, we'll think about it. We'll do it. And what were the girls telling you? They're telling me, get out of my way. I want to eat.
No, no, I feel this sense of community so much with between them, of course, but I even feel that they feel safe around the people that come to visit.
They're acclimated, yeah.
They're feeling protected.
You have
That's
to
what
wear a mask. You have to wear a mask because
uh-huh.
they have like 98% of our DNA. So do chimpanzees, 97% or something. And so they're really prone to human diseases. So we had to wear masks when we
Mhm.
got up on them. One was about 3 feet away from me.
Oh my gosh.
Kelly got grabbed in the butt by one of them.
It's amazing. Isn't that wonderful to have that as a happy thing for you to remember and go to anytime?
I want to go back. I fell in love with Uganda. I fell in love with Africa. It's beautiful. Um,
Mhm,
like I said, in the countryside, people don't have refrigeration. They
mhm.
don't have electricity. They cook over open fires. They eat a lot of plantains, bananas, rice, beans, very little meat. But they grind their own flour on a stone, but they seemed happy.
Yes, well, I mean, I have to tell you now, even though Thailand is very different than Africa, but when I went to Thailand and I stayed in a village with, and it was a dirt road to get there. I mean, miles, I think 5 miles, right?
Oh,
It's like one car to the village, and we stayed in a hut in the house there. I mean, they didn't have running toilets or anything, and it was same grinding and all that, and plantains, and they would just pick the food and eat it as they're walking along, and every once in a while they would have chicken. But yes, very a lot of similarities there. Of course, they didn't have the same. They had elephants. They didn't have gorillas.
there's like those are Indian elephants, I think. African elephants have wider ears, but
Yes.
they Uganda, most of the roads are unpaved. There's a few paved roads, but we would be like 5 or 6 hours on an unpaved road. Some of them were nice with gravel, but other ones were like, it was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty amazing.
What
So,
a wonderful adventure. Makes you appreciate.
well, when I hear people here complain about what they don't have, I want to smack them.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. And tell me too, I forgot to ask you about this. The native people, were they very thin, or did you or see all shapes and sizes? Because I'm just wondering, because like in Thailand, everybody was very thin.
I didn't really see anybody morbidly obese. Um, there were a few people that were overweight, but I didn't see anybody morbidly obese. I didn't see any McDonald's. There's no Kentucky Fried Chicken. Maybe one Kentucky Fried Chicken I think I saw in Kampala. Um,
Okay.
but the food is really good. Um, you know, it's just different. It's
Right.
totally different. But I have to say, the Ugandan people that we met were absolutely amazing. They treated us so well. It says a lot about getting rid of racism. I could think we could learn lessons from them in this country.
Yes, yes.
Um, and the thing I love the most is, we'd be in the country and there was these little kids and they would wave at us. And our driver guide said, when you wave at them, they're going to run and tell their friends, hey, they waved at me. And each area has a different language. So each tribe would have a different language.
Uh-huh.
Um, and they say they speak Swahili, but they really don't.
Oh,
They say in Uganda where Swahili got broken. I think they call it Luganda, they speak in Kampala, but each
oh,
area has a different language,
oh,
different
interesting.
languages.
Yeah, a lot of languages.
And so, but the
Interesting.
kids would wave. And I remember we were in one little village and there was this little girl. She was so cute. Oh my God. And then all the kids are high-fiving and she had something all over her hands. I didn't care. It was like,
Oh my goodness.
I
That's
say hi. And they probably, I don't know if they even knew what I was saying or not, but I'd wave and they'd wave and I'd high five and they'd all run up to high five. And it was just so neat.
well, and is that their natural way to say hi? Is it like this, or do you know?
I don't
Okay.
know. We would wave at them and hi, and they would wave back. They loved it.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Because I think some cultures is different. You
There's a
know.
lot of different religions in Uganda. There's, mostly predominantly Catholic, but there's a lot of Muslims.
Really? Okay.
There's Protestants. And the school that we visited, it was religious, but it was non-denominational. So they had Muslim students, they had Catholic students. I'm sure they had some Protestant students. It didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
They cook over an open fire, and their diet is mostly rice and beans.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Uh-huh. Wow.
uh,
Wow.
and the water they have to pump. They had electricity, but it was it was an experience.
Uh-huh. Oh.
We went in the classroom like, hi, they're all hi. And so somebody asked us how old we were. And I said, I'm 69. They're going, you're 69? I said, yeah, I don't look a day over 68, do I? They laughed.
Yeah, I forget when is your birthday?
March 22nd,
Oh, so you're that's Aries, right?
1 degree Aries. Yep.
Okay, so then my mom was March 20. I think we had this conversation before. My mother was also March 22nd, Aries.
Yes. How long has she been in spirit?
Well, since 1972.
Wow. Oh, how old was she when this year I graduated high school.
Okay, yeah, she was 31.
What happened?
Oh, depression and different, yeah.
Well, she's around you. She's with the light.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I was only 12.
Wow. That had to
Uh,
be hard.
yeah. Yeah.
But she's with the light and she's around you.
Oh yeah, I know totally.
Is
I
she
have
showing you is she showing you the feathers all the time?
well, interesting because I found a feather just
That's
this.
her.
Okay, thank
She's
you.
telling me about the feather.
Thank you. Yeah, I just found one. It was either this morning or yesterday morning in my bathroom. Like, where did it come from? In my
She
bathroom.
wants, she wants you to know that she's around you, getting you through the past week.
Oh yeah, the past week and coming up. I'm sure there's going to be some. It's okay. I'm ready for it, Mel. I'm ready.
I'm being politically correct.
Yes, yes, yes. But
Are,
I'm
are we
ready for
ready?
whatever comes. I'll try
Are
it.
we, are we ready for our question?
Yeah, we've got quite a few questions, and I hope we can get
Oh,
through these.
shall we start out?
You
Shall I
bet.
start out or you want to start out?
You go first. Yeah, sure.
I've got love above one source. Hello to both. Thanks for this service to connect with our animal friends. At night while in bed, I feel a jump on the bed like a small cat or dog jumped up, but I look. No, it's not my cat. Can you tell me what's going on and who's visiting me?
It is an animal.
It's a spirit guide animal.
Is it
We have animal spirit guides too.
right? Now this feels like a little, it's funny how this animal knows, by the way, it's making her go, oh, what is it? It's a little bit of a trickster. Like, oh, look at me, I'm kind of funny.
It's going to start tickling her nose too with its tail.
I feel like it's a more dog than a cat.
Why? I was going to say, yeah.
Okay.
But I feel it wagging his tail and it's going to hit her to the face. She's like this.
I think this is and one that she's had a while ago, but it's definitely an animal.
Yeah, I feel it too.
And if grandmother is also, I'm sorry, grandfather, I feel by her side, that's kind of like watching the shenanigans. And I think when that happens, turn on her clairaudience, because I feel like they're singing or talking to her. It's not just the feeling that they're believing, but they're bringing her a message at the same time. So notice whatever the dream that she just came out of, or notice what the news, the thought in her head, that's a message from spirit.
Plus,
That,
they're going to send her another animal on the earth plane.
listen,
something.
listen to the messages, right? When that happens.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, my turn. Oops, I got it. Okay, here. This is from KD. Hi, Kim and Mel, sending love and healing energy your way. Thank you. I'd like to know if my dog Jasper has visited us in spirit. His transition date was this month, and my 2 new dogs have been barking like crazy. Well,
Yes, Jasper is visiting. Dogs are really good mediums. Like if they just look up in the air and something and they kind of go like that, they're seeing spirit. And they're really good mediums. They're also batteries to bring through spirit. Like if I'm doing a lot of spiritual work at first, look, you'll start looking around, then she'll go to sleep. Like right now, she's laying in there asleep, but she got real active before we got started. So I think spirit draws on their energy. It doesn't drain the dog or cat's energy. Spirit replaces it, but I think they have that energy exchange. So that is the dog, yeah.
yeah, and the 2 new dogs are absolutely noticing it. Yeah, of course. Barking like crazy. Of course, they're going to be barking at another dog in the house.
I used to call it the beagle chorus when I had my beagles.
Yeah, because they're very much more in tune. Just like you say, they're mediums.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Claire Money. I had a dream about my dog Zorro. I love the name. In the dream, Zorro had a bright, almost fluorescent yellow mark on his chest. There are no words to describe the intensity of loss I periodically experience when thinking of him. Thank you, Mel M. Kim, for sharing your most wonderful gifts. I think that fluorescent yellow mark on his chest is a connection with spirit, but he also wants you to take notice of him in the dream to let you know that even though he's not with you in the physical, he's still with you in the spiritual.
As a guide.
As a guide, absolutely.
And that light, that golden yellow light here is like, I'm your guide. You know what I mean? Here, I've got the flashlight. I've got the light. I'm your guide.
He's a protector.
Yes. Oh, beautiful. Oh, and such an angel dog. Wow.
Yep. I feel
okay. Yeah, me too. Okay. Leah says, hello to you both. Thanks for this service to connect with our animal friends at night. Well, I sleep. Is this the same one? Is it? Okay. Well, I hope not. But there's a small dog or cat that jumped up, but I looked to see and no, and it's not my cat. Can you tell me what's going on and who's visiting me? And this is Leah. So this is similar to love above one source, but this is I actually do feel like this is a cat.
it is the cat.
Yeah. Leah, it's a
I
cat.
hear the purring and I hear, the cat, how they kind of wrap around your leg or they snuggle or something. That's what I'm feeling.
I wonder if it's a cat that she had earlier in life, because I feel like it could be way earlier.
I think it's a cat that was around her, in the physical realm.
Right, in the physical. And that's funny because now I'm feeling a grandmother with this cat, not a grandfather, but I feel like it's a grandmother that's and it could even be grandmother's cat or the grandmother, and they knew it together. Possible. Okay. And I feel this cat, again, it's so interesting about the clairaudience, but I feel the cat will be carrying a little bell. I see a little bell, like a little on the collar, a little noisy thing. So please listen for that little bell. Okay.
The cat is telling her to pay attention to her intuition and to listen to it.
Yeah. She's good at it too. I feel she's got it. Actually,
when you said bell, my psychic light bulb went on.
And I also feel clear knowing with her. A lot of clear knowing. Yeah. Yep. All right.
Hi, Mel and Kim. This is Christine Wade. Thank you so much for helping us connect with our loved pets. In October of 2022, I let my sweet dog Liba out into the backyard to pee. 5 minutes later, she didn't come to the door. I went out to let her back in and found her collapsed dead in my backyard. She had not been sick. She was her normal, playful self. She died just 1 month before turning 8 years old. I have no idea what happened. Was in complete shock and devastated. It was so sudden. Can you tell me what happened and took? Can you tell me what happened and took her from us? Also, months later, I had a dream that she came walking down my hallway while I was standing in the kitchen talking to my son. In the dream, I said, "What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on the other side." Even in the dream, I wanted to run up and hug her, but was shocked to see her. Was that her visiting? Yes, that was her visiting.
What a wonderful visitation.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I think more than just that, Libra has been there way more than just that one time. That's just the time you were aware of it. And what a sweetness with Libra. Wow. But it is sad, right? When
I feel what happened was the dog probably had a massive heart attack. That can happen.
mm,
And I'm picking up almost like it feels almost like some kind of vessel that ruptured. I don't know if it's an aneurysm or it could have been hemangiosarcoma that broke open and bled, but it was really quick. The dog was in no pain, but I'm really feeling it was heart. I'm feeling it was something to do with the heart. And sometimes they don't show any symptoms.
right. Just like people, right?
Right. I mean, that's really young for a dog. But it was something congenital, I think, that the dog had had something since the time it was little, and it just came to the surface. Let's see, did she say how old the dog was?
I see it. I have that same message here.
She died 1 month before turning 8 years old.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that's not really old for a dog, but I think that I'm picking up it was something to do with heart and some kind of bursted vessel, but it wasn't painful at all. It was fast.
And I do see angels right there waiting already. There was
Right.
I mean, the angels already knew it was going to happen.
Right.
And I do feel angels versus family for some reason with Liba. I really feel angels.
It wasn't like a snake bite or anything like that. It wasn't anything external, it was something internal.
But how wonderful that Liba has come back to let you know she's okay.
Exactly.
Wow. I'm getting the chills on that. That was the purpose of that, to let you know she's okay.
And she's gonna send you another dog too.
Okay, now here's one from Kimberly Canoes, if I'm saying that right.
Yep.
Please tell Lily Jean hello on the other side of the bridge. Now we know, Mel, you and I know, and I hope, even though we're mediums, but everybody can say hello to the other side, because the other side hears our thoughts and our heart, what's in our heart and what's in our mind and dreams and wishes. And so they already know about the hello. And by the way, they're already here. They're waiting for us to say this, of course, right?
A lot of times they give us what we think is our thoughts, but it's really their thoughts they're putting in our head.
That's right. I know. Isn't that wonderful? And that spirit animal, I get tiger.
Oh yeah, I was picking up lion, so
Okay.
maybe because I just got back from Africa.
Well, I mean, she could have more than one. You know what I mean? There's going to be more, especially as an animal person. But I can see I actually see giraffe as well. So there's several here, and I also see oh my gosh, those pink ones, flamingos.
Oh, flamingos. You know why they get their pink color, right?
It's from the water or the shrimp.
The shrimp. They're not naturally pink. They get it from the shrimp.
Ah, if we eat enough shrimp, will our hair turn pink?
I don't know. I could try.
I love shrimp.
Me too.
But anyway, yeah. So these animals. So let's just see what Tiger has to say. Okay, the balance is about your balance, my dear, and because you have excellent balance, but I feel like there might be something been off just recently that you feel like you're a little off balance. So to rebalance yourself, and I want to go to the fire. When I say balance, I feel like sitting with the fire. It could even be just a candle, just like gathering and centering yourself here, and that like that pyromancy, looking at the fire as a message from spirit. And that feels pretty strong to me, especially at night.
I
So
found out one of my spirit animals when I was in Africa was an elephant. I felt this connection with an elephant. The one that charged, the one charged us. That might have been the one.
oh well, look at me. I've got elephant.
Oh wow. See? They're, they have wonderful memories, and it's sad what they did to them in the circuses and stuff like that. So thank goodness they're no longer doing that to them, because they belong in the wild. They need to be free. And so it was wonderful to see them in their natural habitat. I wanted to go pet one, but I knew better.
I've seen him a few times in different ways. Yes.
All
Oh,
right.
is it your turn or mine?
I think it's mine.
Okay, go for it.
Plosavit? I can't. At Implosavit. Do you answer questions about live animals? Well, we can try. We rescued a 6-year-old ginger cat. She is in love with hubby, crying for him to pet her, to sit on his lap, sticks to him like glue. Me, I respect her decision. Will she ever warm up to me? It's been 4 years. Well, I think your husband's got a girlfriend or a kitty cat friend.
And it sits on his lap. That's well, this is a past life. This is as I feel into this kitty is a healer for the husband. Somehow she's bringing, and this is also other lifetimes too long ago, coming back again as a healer. Been searching for him, and finally they found each other, right? They got each other, and she's not letting go. And there's no other vision outside of the husband. She better get another cat.
Well, I'm hearing that the cat likes this lady.
Yeah.
But the cat is almost, I know it sounds crazy, but animals can be our soulmate. And
Yeah.
that cat looks at her husband as a soulmate. And it's like, and I think you're right, it's past life connection. And the cat's like, I ain't leaving. You ain't taking me away from him.
That's right.
But I do think the cat doesn't feel threatened or jealous by
Oh,
the lady who's asking this question. It's
yeah.
just the kitty cat is always going to be close to him. And I wish I could see it's going to change it. The cat will get closer to her, but it's not going to happen.
I don't think so either. No, I just feel like the cat just adores, because it's like finally they found each other again.
The only problem is you've got another cat, and that cat goes near her husband.
Oh,
And then Ginger she's got is going to go ballistic, because it's like,
well,
it's mine.
yeah. Well, maybe a small dog. So it's not a competition. I don't know.
Get a dog that's going to like her.
Right,
Do you
right.
see another animal coming? Yes, I do. That would like, I don't know the person's name asking this, but would like the lady who's asking this question.
Yeah, Milposovic.
Yep, there you go. All
Okay.
right.
Libby Lou has a question. Are you ready, Mel? You
I'm
ready?
ready.
Okay. Okay. I have a stray tabby that I'm feeding, and he has a wound on his neck. He doesn't trust me enough yet to touch him. I'd like to take him to the vet to get treated. Any guidance on what more I can do to help him trust me? Oh boy.
Probably by the time you get him to trust you, the wound's going to be healed. Feral cats, they'll come around for food, but it takes them a while to really warm up. And it's easy for cats to go feral. So I wouldn't try to pet him or touch him, because he might bite or scratch. And so at some point he will come around and let you touch him, but that's going to take a while. But I'm not worried about this wound on the neck. I see that clearing up wonderfully well.
Okay, good. Yeah, I don't see it getting serious either.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of wonder how I will see on the future of the feral situation. I don't want to be negative, but I feel like it's going to take a really long time.
Very long time. By that time, the wound will be healed.
Yeah.
The only other thing you can do is try to, but it's, well, never mind. I was going to say you could try to maybe tranquilize the cat, but good luck with that.
Yeah. It's almost like you have to put a net around or something. I don't know how you do that.
I'll put something in the food to tranquilize it
Oh,
and
there
try to
you
get
go.
to the vet, but
Yeah. Okay. Right. Put
before the cat wakes up
a little volume in the food or
or
something.
something, but I would talk to the vet first.
Oh yeah. Well, you have to get a vet prescription. You can't.
Correct.
Can't. No, don't give them the people dose. I mean.
No, never give a dog ibuprofen or Tylenol. Never, ever, ever. It's funny, when we were in Africa, one of the safari camps, there was a little black cat. It was so cute. And my great niece would feed it and I would feed it. So it would snuggle up to your leg. When I put my hand down, it scratched me. It didn't break the skin. So I said, how long has this cat been around here? Oh, this cat lives here. I'm thinking, great, because the first thing that went through my mind was rabies. But the cat didn't act like it had rabies, so I wasn't worried about it. My niece got rabies vaccinations before we went to Africa.
Oh, she did?
Oh, yeah. I didn't, but she did.
Yeah.
I think she got vaccinated for everything.
Oh my gosh.
I just got hepatitis A and typhoid and yellow fever and Tdap. She was sick. She kept sending me a list of all the vaccines she's getting. I'm like, good Lord, would you stop already?
Now you're gonna be sick before you get there.
I think she got vaccinated against everything.
Then you have to get vaccinated against the vaccines.
Exactly. A lot of people say the anti-malarial vaccines make you ill, but it didn't me. I didn't have any effects on me at all.
Okay. Well, okay, Mel. Excuse us. Did you guys see that?
I couldn't pass that one up. Okay, here we go. Lauren 5369 says, we joke that our youngest cat channels our previous pets. Is it possible and true? The answer to that is yes, it is true. He'll mimic similar cats, rattles his tail, and other similar actions. He's 5 years old now, was a troubled rescue. I don't know what a troubled rescue means, but I'm happy to be with you.
He's not troubled now.
No, he's certainly not.
And this is, I think, what happens sometimes, right? It's like they'll do whatever they can to find their way. It's amazing. I mean, the way spirit works is much more clever than we can be.
Isn't it?
And I do feel there's a strong connection to the past.
And here again, it's just about what we were talking about earlier, that this cat, when they say troubled rescue, but this cat has learned to trust you all. And look how the kitty cat has come out of its shell. So
that's amazing.
It just takes a while. You have to let animals come to you in their time, not yours. Even with dogs, if a dog's telling you try to rush them, it scares the dog more. You got to let them come to you. The same with cats. When God was handing out patience, I stood in the attitude line. So patience is not one of my virtues, but I've learned to be patient and let the animals come to us.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
All right.
Best version God was handing out. That's what I always tell about my golden retriever who was the run to the river, the litter, and she responds back to me. She said, well, I'm the best version that God had is passing out the golden retrievers.
Oh, see? Just being a golden retriever, that's all.
Oh my. Okay, I think it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay, so Christine Barone has a question. Hi, Kim and Mel. We have a husky, Jasmine, who won't go to the dog park anymore, just drags us back to the car, seems to get overwhelmed in public places, the pet store, the regular park, cafes, sometimes on walks, and never wants to go on long walks. Why does this happen and how can we help? Wow.
Well, whenever you're seeing a dog is having anxiety like that, never force it, because that will make it worse. I don't take my dog to dog parks because personally, I don't like them. I know how my dog will react, but I don't know how somebody else's dog is going to react. And I've heard people say, oh, my dog is so nice and blah, blah, blah. And then you end up with a huge dog fight and a lot of injuries. I've seen it a gazillion times. So, maybe the dog got traumatized in a way you don't know in the dog park. So I wouldn't push the dog park.
That's what I feel.
What you can do is something called systematic desensitization. If your dog is treat oriented, get your dog outside of the house and make it pleasurable. Whatever your dog's name is,
Jasmine.
Jasmine. If Jasmine wants a treat, then give Jasmine a treat. Good, Jasmine. And as soon as Jasmine starts to show symptoms of anxiety, go back a step. I think you're overwhelming your dog, trying to force her to do stuff that she's not comfortable doing. For some reason, she's been traumatized. And you
Mhm.
can reverse that, but you have to do it in slow steps. So you have to take her back to a step where she's not feeling anxious, and then you add slowly. So if she's nervous around the pet store, I think other animals make her nervous because she's
Yeah.
afraid of something. So I
Yeah.
want to put her in situations like that, you know. But if, as far as walking is concerned, if she likes treats, take her on a little short walk, and when and give her frequent treats so it becomes pleasurable for her. If she sees another dog and she wants to run the other way, turn the other way briefly, and then turn around and face the other dog if it's far enough away, and give her a treat.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
Yeah.
never, you have to know your dog and you have to advocate for your dog.
Yeah. And I totally agree. Avoid the dog park. I feel like it started at the dog park, and maybe
Yeah,
it was something that she didn't even notice.
correct. Sometimes things can spook dogs and you don't even know. Like Lucky was afraid of the hoops when she was jumping through hoops. I don't jump her through hoops anymore because she pulled a little muscle, but uh, we got the idea to change hoops, right? And it was a color change, and she did not like it. When we brought the
Oh,
old hoop back with the old color, she's perfect.
interesting. Okay.
It was the color that freaked her out. And that's how we put two and two together. And we tried to even lay the new color on the floor and put treats in it to get her up to it. She wanted no part of it. So I thought, no, we're not going to traumatize her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
You
your
never
dog. So
know.
I think it was something like that that you might have missed, but
Yeah.
that really scared your dog.
Yeah. Interesting. My dog won't get in the back seat if the I have a what do you call it? Kind of like a, oh my gosh, that you sleep in. It's a
Oh, him.
fabric hammock. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if it's not folded just right without certain wrinkles and all, and just down this way, she won't go in.
It's funny, the things that spook dogs, the things that you would never dream of that you think is a piece of cake, Lucky gets spooked. The things that you think would freak her out, not a problem.
Yeah. And each dog is so different. We brought in a new laundry basket the other day. My dog had a fit,
Yes.
the new basket.
Sometimes it could be the color, it could be the smell, it could be, and so what you have to do is a systematic desensitization. You bring it in slowly.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Bring it in that laundry basket real slow. No, I'm just joking. No, but this is a serious thing, not wanting to get out in public places anymore. But I think you're absolutely right. It's going to take time to,
Well,
yeah.
teach the dog to do the laundry. That would work.
Well, my dog does do the laundry. She bites it and she takes it off.
We can teach dogs actually to open a dryer with you tie a little rope or string around. They open the dryer and can get things out of the dryer for people that are handicapped.
Oh, nice.
Yep. All right.
Okay. Is it your turn?
Yes, I think.
Okay.
Okay, Rebecca Coppola. Hello, beautiful Kim and big-hearted Mel. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Prayers for your well-being. Thank you. The outpouring of love and prayers has been so amazing. I got the most wonderful. My family in Kentucky has been amazing. My sister, my brother-in-law, my nephews in Florida, my great niece. But the note from my sister said, the best thing that mom and dad did was give you to me.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
It was pretty cool. So hi to
Oh my goodness,
that's my
Mel.
sister. Um, okay. So my husband and I have been adopting retired racing greyhounds, yay, for over 20 years. I truly believe our first greyhound incarnated into the greyhound we have now. Well, that's true. It did. many of the same traits, the way she looks at me, even though we have had Daisy, she is a black greyhound, racing name, legally blonde, go figure. We have had Daisy almost 3 years. I still catch myself calling her Sophia, our first greyhound. What do your guides say? I believe one of our greyhounds wanted to come back. Thank you so much. Well, Sophia did come back.
And how lucky they met again.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, a beautiful reunion. Oh, I bet when you met Daisy, it was a beautiful reunion. That's what it feels like. It's a beautiful reunion.
It reminds me of that movie about the dog that had all those lives and kept coming back, and I forget the name of it. It was a really cool movie. Um, those racing dogs can get treated so horribly. And
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
I'm glad that there are people out there like you, Rebecca, and your husband who give these dogs homes. And
Thank
so
you, Rebecca.
uh,
That's awesome. It really is. What a wonderful heart. And just imagine when she goes into spirit, how many greyhounds is she going to meet?
oh, there'll be a lot of them. And they won't be at a racetrack. They'll just be running all over.
Yeah, my gosh, she's going to be surrounded.
I will not go to dog races. I won't do it.
Oh, no, me too. Or horse races.
I don't.
I don't do races in general. I used to run races, but
Well, the thoroughbreds are treated pretty well, actually, the ones in the
right.
Derby. So, the ones in Calumet Farm, well, the one, the horse farms in Lexington's. Oh my God, the barns are nicer than people's houses. They're heated, they're air conditioned. They're amazing. The thoroughbreds get treated very well if they're really high up the rung. So,
Um, mm,
but
okay.
some of the other ones not.
Yeah, it's a hard one to know. Okay, I think it's my turn.
Yep.
Julia Stewart is saying, hello to you both. Not sure if you will connect with live animals, but if you will, I would appreciate some assistance, please. I have a 7-year-old male, Jack Russell, and an 8-year-old rescue female cat. Both have been living happily together. Owing to circumstances beyond his control, 8 months ago, my son had to leave his very loving adult ginger female cat with us. She is constantly harassed and chased by the two. What is going on, and how can I get them to accept each other so we can live in harmony? Many things.
Separate them.
Yeah, I think you're right. I feel sorry for the ginger.
Well, because Ginger had her son all to Ginger's self, and now Ginger's got to share the house with the Jack Russell, can have a lot of energy, and another kitty cat. And Ginger feels like Ginger, when Ginger was with her son, Ginger was the queen. Ginger was the head of the household. And now I think Ginger's trying to establish dominance. And that can lead to some aggression. So I would separate them and then slowly introduce them. If you introduce an animal too quickly, that can be a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
But it
But
looks
like she's not harassing, she's being harassed.
oh, she's being harassed. I'm
The
sorry.
other two are harassing
Oh,
her.
I'm sorry. I thought she was harassing them. Okay.
No, it's the other cat is the one doing dominance.
Well, it's the same thing in reverse. The other cat wants to be dominant.
Yeah.
And so I would slowly introduce Ginger. And a lot of times I'm thinking cats will fight, but I would separate them and maybe for like put a big room divider up or some gates or something that they can't jump over and let them see each other through that and see what happens. And then as soon as the other cat starts to harass, remove that cat, the one that's doing the harassing.
Yeah, I don't know that to me, I feel like you're right in saying separate them. And it may be permanent
Yep, absolutely.
because I feel like they're going to just like that one is the most dominant one is just getting ready to pounce.
It is. It's a thing of dominance.
And then of course the dog follows along.
Of course.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, because I think, the dog and then the cat doing the harassing, the dog thinks that cat's a part of his pack. And so whatever the lead dog does, that dog's going to do.
That's right. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. That's sad to hear.
But I don't think the cat that you got from your son is going to be sad if you do separate it. It'll feel a sense of relief.
Yes, safety. We'll feel
Safe.
secure.
Absolutely.
It's just
Absolutely.
a little more maneuvering with, you know, having to separate them,
Correct.
but it's safer for everybody.
I agree.
Yeah. Anxiety goes way down.
It certainly does. I just had it backwards. I apologize.
You had a bad what?
I said I just had it backwards in the beginning. I
Oh,
apologize.
oh no, okay, yeah, no, it, don't worry about it. Okay, is it your turn or my turn? I think it's yours.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. We just did that. Okay. Yvette P. Last week I let Charlie, my 15-year-old Yorkie, out like I do every morning. When she didn't come back soon, I went looking for her. I found her floating in the pool. She never went near the pool. Even at night in the dark, she always kept away. I'm brokenhearted. I was not but there to help her. What happened? I lost another fur baby the same way when we moved into this house. She was 13 years old. Needless to say, I don't go into that pool. I think probably what happened is the dog was trying to get a drink of water and fell in, but typically dogs are good swimmers. But maybe the dog just couldn't find a way out.
Oh, oh goodness.
Um, um,
15 though.
you're right.
Yeah, I got tired.
That's what I feel.
But you know what? The dog right now, despite, and then I feel like it was kind of quick in a certain way because the exhaustion swimming.
It was fast.
So in this Met, I see several people. I don't know why I see aunts and uncles more so meeting this dog that is in the hands of angels right now. I mean, it's a family. It's just like this dog is adored. And actually, I want to say it may be in reincarnation of the other dog, the other Yorkie.
But you'll get another dog soon as well. I see it. But it wasn't painful for this dog at all.
No, no, I feel like it was just almost just like asleep, like swim and sleep. And yeah, it doesn't feel,
Nothing.
I agree, like we would think. I know.
When dogs get older, their heart gets weak, or it's either that or the dog could have had a heart attack and fell in the pool.
Mhm.
But it wasn't painful at all. I don't feel.
No, I don't either, actually. And I do feel, again, I see younger, I don't see the grandparents, it's more like the aunts and uncles there, and a lot of them meeting this little Yorkie.
That's what I see.
Okay, I think it's my turn.
Yes.
These little stories, though, it's hard to take, I'm just, oh my
They're
goodness.
sad. They're really sad.
Sad, yeah. Okay, so this is okay, I don't think we did this one. Mary Elmke? Mary Elmke.
No, we didn't do it.
Okay, hello, Mill. Praying for you.
Thank you so
we
much.
know you will be fine. We lost our Annie in 2015 and our Rusty Annie in 2015, Rusty in 2022. We are having a rough time getting over their losses. Do you know if they found each other after Rusty passed?
Oh yeah, Annie
know.
came for Rusty. I'm sorry. Continue.
No, that's right. We would like to know if they're okay and if they're around us.
They are absolutely around you. Hmm. I see another critter coming. I'm seeing a lot of people getting critters tonight. A pet coming for Mary, so good. But they are together. Annie came for Rusty.
I just got a beautiful image of them together, heart to heart, and they look like with angel wings on to me. And they're almost, if you could have the dogs standing and giving each other a hug, that's what it looks like to me. So absolutely, you're together, heart to heart, enjoy, and then there's this heart around them, and I hear songs and music in the background, and I don't know how it's got to be appropriate for dogs, right? But there's still so much joy that they are thrilled to be together.
Animals have souls and they're happy to be together. So good.
That they are thrilled. It's like we're back together, yay!
Hey. Okay. Joanne Grayson says, hey y'all from hot Southeast Texas. I just got a comment here in Chicago. When we got back from Africa, there was really hazy and smog. And I said, we never get that. It's the smoke from the wildfires in Canada. For the past 3 days here, they're saying if you go outside for any length of time, it's like smoking a pack of cigarettes. I mean, the air it's like smoke and you can smell it. And
Still,
so people are wearing masks to go outside because we have this cloud of smoke from those wildfires in Canada. So I can imagine how big those must be. And it just goes to show you how one event far away can affect everything else. In fact, there's an air quality alert out here, which is highly unusual for Chicago. And it was like 85 today, but boy, I mean, I walk outside, I'm coughing. It's like, whoa.
oh my goodness, that's
Yeah,
not
well,
good.
yesterday it was really bad, and my husband said in the city it's even worse. It's like this blanket of just smoke, and it smells when you walk outside like burning wood.
Oh
So,
no.
and it's
Oh,
caused the temperatures to be cool.
oh my, I'm smelling it now as you're just saying it. And my clairgustance or clairalience is working up now.
Right, exactly. Or you say clear aroma. No,
Okay.
not clear aroma. Yeah, clear aroma.
Okay. Yeah, I call it clairalience. Oh well. I mean, there's lots of different names for it. Okay, but did we get to her question?
Okay, so my husband is not a believer in ghosts, but I think he is coming around. Well, good. Well, we don't believe in ghosts, we believe in spirits. All right. Recently, he was getting ready for work and felt a slight push or nudge. Aha. Now, every night, our dog Harley stares at the same spot of his incidents. She does not bark or growl, just stares. What does she see? We don't see anything. She's seeing a spirit. Remember earlier when I said when dogs look up like this and stare, they're seeing spirits because they're batteries, but also they're very good mediums. I don't think it's a spirit animal that gave him a nudge. I think it could be a dearly departed. Could be like a grandmother or a great grandmother. They want him to pay attention to something. I want him to pay attention to his health.
Okay. But that may be true there. I mean, I can feel that as a truth, but I also want to say I still feel like there's an animal coming around too.
Good.
So but I kind of feel like it's more like a cat. I
Okay.
don't know if you ever had a cat. I don't know. I don't know, Mel. I don't know. But I feel like there's still an animal too.
Okay. I felt great grandma or grandma, and you feel the cat. So
Well, they're together.
they're together. There you go. You don't even think about that. When you
Yeah.
said that, my light bulb went, yes.
They're because they often are with the family. I mean, they usually are with family. Okay, awesome. I think we figured it out. Took two of us there.
That thumping you keep hearing was my cell phone sliding. Now I've got it propped up against my computer stand so I can look down and read the questions as we're talking.
Okay, I didn't hear the thumping.
It wasn't spirit, it was my cell phone.
Okay. Oh, it was not a spirit.
It was no spirit. Okay, we got time for a few more, I think.
Yeah. So did we already do I don't think we did J.A. Balbert.
No, we didn't.
Okay. Hi, Mel and Kim. Our cat Piper is 7. Adopted her 18 months ago. She seems afraid sometimes. Would like Spirit to let me know what I can do to help her be more comfortable. And this is Piper for J.A.
Here again, if they're fearful, you don't want to do anything to exacerbate the fear. So you can talk to them like, hey, good kitty cat, offer them a little treat or just very soothing voice. Cats like that. That's what I'm hearing to do.
Yeah, and also it's not even though there's a fear sometimes that it's okay. It's just normal, really. I feel like it's just a normal thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I see the cat getting out of that after a while.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay, good. I think it's your turn.
Corp 42. My son has a cat, Dexter, 15 years old. I don't know if the cat's 15 or her son's 15. My son has a cat, Dexter, 15 years old. Is there a message he has for him that he needs to know?
Okay, Dexter. For the son. Huh. I feel there's a little something with the ears going on. I mean, it's almost like the cat's feeling like, I don't know if it's wax in the ears, there's something or a little bit of imbalance here. I'm noticing something in the ears, in the inner ear. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling here. Like that would be part of to take note of my ears. If I'm scratching a lot or doing anything with my ears.
I'm just feeling that the cat is not ill at ease or anything. You know, cats can live a long time. I mean, it looks pretty healthy for a 15-year-old cat. I'm just feeling that the cat is just happy. That's what I picked up.
Well, and I feel also love. I mean, I definitely feel the love
Right.
for her son. Okay, I've got one here from Kelly Scarborough.
Okay.
Hi, Kelly. She'll be watching because Kelly's got she's got her own channel, and plus she there they go. Do you hear that?
That's an affirmation.
Is there oh my goodness. Wait, just
Well, we're not hearing from Sushi, her cat, but we're hearing from your dogs.
Okay, so yeah, from her beautiful kitty Sushi. That's right. 10 years.
We should do a collab with Kelly sometimes.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Okay, let's do.
So she's telling us to tell you to do a collab.
Oh, and she's also a little jealous of Lucy. So Kelly has another cat now, Lucy.
Oh,
Lucy. When I was in Denver, and I went over to Kelly's house, and I got to meet Lucy.
Oh.
But no, they like each other. Lucy and Sushi like each other. Oh no, it's very sweet. They have a wonderful relationship. Oh no, very pleased with Lucy, actually. A little tiny bit jealous, but no, very pleased.
But wait, how long have they had Lucy?
I'm not positive. A few years. I not more than 10.
I'm thinking Sushi sent Lucy to them.
Oh, okay.
That's what I pick up. But
Okay.
but
Good.
Sushi got maybe a little bit like, wow, she got this, I didn't get that.
Yeah, because they have this dog Henry that's so cute too. Oh my gosh.
What kind of dog?
He's a mix. He's got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. He's about
His mama got around. That's what kind he is.
He looks more like kind of a shepherd, but a small shepherd mix. I kind of like that, but I know I'm not saying it right, Kelly. Sorry, but so Henry, what Henry does, they have a front porch. They have a very beautiful neighborhood, and people walk and everything. And Henry sits on the front porch on the dog bed and so watches everybody go by, and they have a little leash, that they keep on so he didn't run off or anything on the front porch. But if he doesn't sit on the front porch and watch everybody, it's not a good day. He has to do that. It's part of his day.
It's like Lucky, I bring her to work with me, and when there's clients in person, she gets all these tummy rubs and she loves it. But when I do a lot of virtual, she comes to work and she mopes. Like during COVID, we had to close for 3 months. I did everything virtually, but I go to the office and I'd still do, my virtual sessions, but she really got depressed. So I get it. Henry's got his job, and that's to watch people. Lucky's job was to greet people at the door with a toy in her mouth. And as soon as they pet her, she goes into the shoulder roll and goes down for the tummy rub. They have their jobs. They get depressed if they don't get to do them.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. She's Kelly. She was also Kelly, by the way, when in Shasta. So Kelly came and she helped out with this dinner that we had the prizes and everything. And so we had so many wonderful gifts. I think maybe I said this last time, but people just donated all kinds of things, like a dress from Africa, I think it was. There was a bag of rice, I mean, different things. And so Kelly is good with kids. And we were trying to get everybody's attention. Okay, now it's another prize winner, another time to draw a name. And Kelly would just go, clap, clap, 1, 2, if you hear me, clap 3 times if you don't hear me. I mean, she was getting all sick. The camp organizer getting everybody together. That was Kelly.
Well, we'll do a collab with her. How's that?
Yeah, we got to do it. Yeah, she's so sweet too. Beautiful spirit.
All right. So Kelly, contact Kim and we'll do it. Okay, we got one more. We got through them all. Hi, Kim and Mel, sending love and healing energy your way. Do we do this one? I like to know my dog Casper has visited us in spirit.
Casper?
Yeah, we did that one.
And who's the person? Is it KD?
Katie, yes.
Yes, we did.
I did that one. Okay, so Kim, we got them all.
Yeah, woohoo.
Okay. So if they want to get a hold of you, how do they do it?
Okay, go to mediumkim.com. That's the easiest.
Mediumkim.com.
Not small, not large, just medium.
I love it. And also visit your YouTube channel.
Yes, Medium Kim Copeland. That's right. And you, Mel, so they already found you because it's on your channel. But how do they call you if they want a reading from you or something like that, Mel?
They can email me, mel@meldoerr.com. That's Mel at Meldoerr, MELDOERR.com, or call my office at 847-590-5411. Now, on the 6th of July, which I think is next Thursday, I forget. Yeah.
That sounds right.
I'm going to have surgery.
Ooh.
So I'll try to do our show on the 5th, but in the event I can't, maybe we can do it Tuesday night because I don't know if they want me to go into the hospital the night before.
Oh, I think I can. Let me just double check that. On Tuesday night, I can do that.
4th? Is that the 4th?
Yeah, that's still fine.
Well, no, I can't do that.
Okay.
Well, you know what? If not, well, the doctor said after about a week or two, I might be able to talk. So I'll stay in touch with you and we'll set it up after my surgery. How's that?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, sending you so much love and healing. Oh, okay.
Just pray they get it all out. It's not in the lymph nodes and that.
No, I feel very well, as I told you, I feel a lot of beautiful light around that. Golden light, yellow light. Your mom is right there. She's getting the surgeons to do it right. She's talking to them in their ear. You better do it right. This is my son. This is my son.
He's my son. All right, Kim, it's been so wonderful. Thank you. I thank everybody in the community. Thanks to my family. Thanks to everybody for all the wonderful love and support. And I love everybody out there. So
we love you. We love you, Mel.
thank you. All right. So remember, go to Kim's channel, thumbs up. You like this, thumbs up, watch, subscribe, and mediumkim.com. She's amazing. Got to check it out.
Thanks, Mel. You're so sweet.
All righty. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.